Hello, our dear viewers, and welcome to a new edition from our daily debate. In today's edition, we are going to talk about Egypt's parliamentary elections, which will be taking place on the 10th and 11th from the month of November. We'll be talking about the importance of the parliamentary election, the importance of the participation in the parliamentary election for Egypt, and the importance of such an election for the democratic path and the political life in Egypt. That would be our topic for the debate for tonight. But we'll start as usual with a look at today's top stories, where President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi met with the chairman of the board of the directors of the Martyrs and Civilian Casualties and their families honoring fund, the General Sayyid Al-Ghali, and the fund's executive director. The meeting reviewed the annual report on the fund's activities, initiatives and services and other operations over the fiscal year 2024-2025, prepared in coordination with the state bodies. President Sisi hailed the fund's services to beneficiaries and expressed appreciation to the efforts by the officials in charge of the fund, which enhances its capabilities to respond to the beneficiaries' needs. Presidential spokesperson Mohammed said the meeting also tackled means to improve services provided to the beneficiaries and ways to develop the fund's resources and management mechanism with the aim of reinforcing its capacity in order to meet the beneficiaries' needs. The spokesman added that President Sisi approved the launch of Egypt's With You initiative for minors of martyrs and casualties of the armed forces, police and the civilians. The head of state also directed the Ministry of Higher Education and Scientific Research to take measures to determine the exemption and discount rates for the fund's beneficiaries. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi said on Tuesday Egypt has for long embraced the sacred family and a big number of prophets and messengers. President Sisi was speaking during his meeting with the delegation from the World Council of Churches, the WCC, headed by the Council Secretary General Professor Dr. Jerry Pillay. The president asserted that the state would always remain a land of peace and tolerance. He reiterated that Egypt is committed to protecting the freedom of faith and worship and to boost the dialogue among religious institutions to contribute to cementing the values of understanding. President Sisi hailed the success of the 6th conference of the World Council of Churches, which was hosted by the Coptic Orthodox Church in Wadi El-Natroun. The head of state noted that the conference, to be held for the first time in Africa since 1927, shows Egypt's historical and spiritual position. President Sisi also reviewed the efforts by Egypt to end the war in Gaza and the outcome of Sharm el-Sheikh conference, pointing out to the importance of the support by the WCC and all the religious institutions to keep the ceasefire deal in place and rebuild the Gaza Strip. For his part, the members of the WCC hailed the role Cairo played to end the war in Gaza, expressing hope for peace and justice to be achieved in the Strip, Sudan, Ukraine, Myanmar, and all the regions suffering from crises. The meeting was attended by Pope Tawadros II of Alexandria and the Patriarch of the See of St. Mark and Foreign Minister Badr Abdelati. And moving to our topic for the daily debate for tonight, where Egyptians are choosing parliament representatives for the Parliament of Egypt, shaping the nation's political institutions for the coming years. More details. Welcome back, our dear viewers, and starting our debate for tonight about the Egyptian parliamentary elections 2025 with our dear guest, Dr. Mohammed Mokhtar Darwish, our professor of international relations and our expert. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us for tonight.
I really appreciate and happy to join and be one of the team and joining Nile TV for today.
Always our pleasure, Dr. Mokhtar. Doctor, indeed, we are heading towards a very important political step, which is the parliamentary elections for the year 2025. Why do you think the 2025 parliamentary elections is considered an important national event from your point of view?
From my point, it's a matter of future. We are trying to make an incoming future for coming 5 years. If everybody know his responsibility, he believe in his vote and his choice, is building up the coming future for coming 5 years to select, right? To take what is the mentioning plan for this vote, to select the right persons, because Egypt is moving and depend on that vote, because it will be your representative, reference to your choice. So it's really very important to select political and strategic, and even for our Egypt, it's like an Egypt mirror. We are like to select this coming of November. So please be well. Try to looking for the planning or them preparing for who is trying to be in that vote, and try to select the right person who achievement, who get experience, who get knowledge, and also every Egyptians need one to have a good communicating with them. If you find these peoples, I believe in we're gonna moving fasting, as our president tried to do. So we need these peoples from both sides. I mean, who will be on the castle. I mean, to be one of the team of the representative, and from Egyptians need to do this action. It's it must let them know and believe your selection, your hand is making the difference.
Indeed. Sir, actually, in what ways can these elections help in building stronger state institutions?
It's making, this is institutions and this is corporate, like I mentioned, it's making the futures wise. We try to building all the gate of Egypt coming features. So if we're selecting right, if you get the good representative, smart, communicate with the Egyptians related to them union, I mean them area that are selected, these peoples, get all the abilities and tools, I believe we're gonna make a difference and gonna make a good choice. And of course, Egyptians know well how to select them representative in the castle in the coming coming election. Because them had different, we get different experience. Egyptians get different experience. I need, I believe, one of them. I need who is be one of the on that place representative me, very communicate with me. If I need him, I could find him.
To be there.
To be there in the things, and before the things has happened. For example, we are in the studio. We know what is going on there, but you are representative to this area. I don't know what's going on.
To be on the ground, you mean?
Yes, on site, as we mentioned. Before the crisis happening, we don't need crisis. We need people get solutions, and get solution from different types. On short terms, with doing corrective action, and long terms, and connecting well with the government related to the needs of this area or your representative. If you're able to do that, you are more than welcome. You will not be you always been on the, as we say, on the screen, on the media. And not is the matter of show, it's a matter of fact. And Egyptians, I believe, them know well how to select.
Indeed. How does the citizens' participation actually is contributing to Egypt's political stability from your point of view, Dr. Mokhtar?
This is why the election make, as you mentioned, stability. Egyptians is the one to select them representatives. This making, you need that commercially, economy, for all the ways you need to show the whole world that it's a matter Egyptians know what them doing. The Egyptians is who is select the right person, who is selecting the one who will be on the charging person there. As I mentioned, who is going to communicate or talking about them languages, or mean by them tango to the government, pass the right message to the needs of the area. So that's why it's very important to that election. It's very important also to find people working on earth, on land, as we mentioned. If that happening, it's related you know, as a network. It's a matter of network. If it passing right, you're passing open more, increasing economy, increasing more project, increasing also for several types and several subjects related to Egypt. So it's very important to be getting the good peoples in the right place.
Yes. So what does the voter turnout indicate about the political awareness of the Egyptian citizens?
It's a matter of them in a part. It's a matter of them to select. It's a matter of the historical things. That's from your right to select.
Of course.
From right to know what is the plan and to ask it for. It's a matter also of political. You are charging. Your vote is very important. That's why you are select.
Of course.
The government try to put and keeping awareness. Why is the importance of that related to that? Why is the corporate, if there is some union related to the selection people, what we say it in the progress related for that. So that's why you are try to know, to select, to put these people in, to let these people do them responsibility.
Yeah.
To shifting and moving and updating the area, and related to after that the country, and after that is Egypt. It's a matter of steps. If these steps passing right, we're passing the new future and as our vision for Egypt 2030.
Yes, that would bring me to ask this question: how the parliamentary elections actually is reflecting Egypt's progress towards the new republic?
It's a very important thing. It's a new republic. That means the people get all the authorities, all the tools to select, to know, to asking, to found the right peoples, to know what's them planning for the coming futures, to be involved also, to be corporate. And it's also the same requirements from the selection people to try to hear well from the Egyptians, from them representative to the area, try to be on contact, to be on site, as I mentioned before, and to be very close to them, to solving and hear about the solution. As we learn, if you go internationally or working overseas, if you need to find a solution for things, you know where the solutions come?
Yes.
From by the data, you're collecting data. Then you hear from the small worker to the top management. Then the authorized person or the charge man, he's hearing, put that in the scenario, put that in the management system, then he try to get the solutions related to economy-wise, related to financial things. This is the things. This is working. So this is a matter that's why our president and the government try to make the new republic. The new republic are charge. Your voice is make the difference. It's not a matter these people will pass and keep on you not needed you can stay in your home, and this is not happening. The thing is you are in charge. Let your voice go on. Try to get and asking for who is this person, where is them working, and of course we need to also put a focus point. There are several youth in also. There is a woman chairs, different types of women chairs, and most of them are really from the knowing people, or them have them business or have them achievement on earth related to them. That's why them are in to be on the coming vote, inshallah.
Yes. Why are these elections described as more than just a democratic exercise?
It's very important. It's not a matter of exercises, or you examine the things, or examine your the country, how to select or something that, because this gonna make or be responsible for coming 5 years from now, coming futures. So if we evaluate well the trying, you can say it is not a test, it's just an example for that example, and we pass and well, and how to be sure that this is exam is passing as well, that the peoples who's gonna be select is being aware of them coming 5 years responsibility, and it's not a big easy things. It's hard. It's hard case, and need very awareness people, very cooperative people to be as our 2030 responsibility and charging. It's not a matter of just people say, oh, I'm agree, no, I'm not accepted like that. No, it's not become like this.
Yes,
we are now in 2025. And also APIs and also even if you go to the farm area, the people understanding.
Of course.
And know what's the law.
People are having very high awareness.
Yes, that's it. And need more also awareness to give the persons not stability is a matter of how to select. Why these people? Ask yourself before you select.
So you mean people should know why they are electing this candidates?
Yes, right. Or we can say maybe hiring or going to that positions.
Yep.
It's very important positions, and it's your self-representative. If you're selecting right, you find like ambassador. If you have a good ambassador related to this country, you get your cases being solved. He know how to dedicate with any several cases, and should be. And I'm also try to advising these people should be training enough about management, about crisis management solutions, how to get solutions, how facting systems, how to communicate with government. Not against and not approving. Why? If you mention solutions, or if you have describing for problems, when the time, as we're talking in the management, as we learn from the management, you should be taking select the right time, how to dedicate or explaining your problems. If you found there's just he is not a maker or a superman to hiding the things or do it immediately. No. You should give him also aware how to solve these things, and also be focused, have an eye about the cost and the financial issue, and how that not coming again.
Yes. In what ways can the parliament reflect the aspirations and the needs of the Egyptian people?
You mean the time, or the showing this time is?
Yeah, the parliament, the agenda of the upcoming parliament.
To know the agenda, it should be aware of the agenda or the planning for coming agenda, and should be. If he given anybody given an agenda, when and how and who is doing that. Who also I need to ask, tell advising everybody to try to select, know his team. Who is the cooperation team who is working with him? How he said this fact or this planning this agenda to achievement is totally different. You should think documentally or found these things on fact, or as I mentioned before, in earth, on land. How and who and who's the people. You are mainly dependent on people or team. Who is the corporate team who will gonna work on him to achievement this agenda, and how he will communicate with the government to the solution. And this solution is facting and easy to get in solving or not, or just a mention paper. And Egyptian know well that hearing enough, it's that agenda is facting or just a paperwork. I'm sure of that.
Yes. Sir, actually, why it is important for citizens to view the voting as both a right and a duty as well?
Yes, it's a duty. As you mentioned in the question, it's a duty. It's not a matter...
a duty and a right.
Yes, the right. This
that
is from one of your right. Yeah. So using your rights.
Indeed.
Using your right to be in. Using your right to that these people don't go to the things them not... could be... it's not allowed to them. It's them not charging to do it. They don't have the character and charisma and something like that to be one of the representatives, one of the team on, we say, our Egyptian Congress. It will be Egyptian Congress, for example, yes. It's a matter of, it's not a matter of a dream, it's a matter of fact. Our representative is a really very fact-smartable man. He able to do this. He able to fighting against anything related to first priority, and we should have a planning and policy for the country at first, Egypt at first. This is one of the top things to him, and the second, his area representative as his team, and the most important, Egyptian. Egypt and Egyptian. He should be the both hand. This is your care. This is your duty and responsible.
Of course.
If you're doing right, you will. It's one of the charge. You will be asking for that if you don't do your duties related to that.
What mechanisms are in place, sir, to ensure the transparency in the electoral process?
The government and the union of the election had to do some rules and some actions related to vote, and they're making several solutions related to that. He could be, if it's not the right place, he should go by the ID, using the ID. No, the nearest place to him, reference, he's gonna be on work or something. But I'm sure that the government will be off the days off related to that. But if it far away, maybe from the city related to his vote, he could go by using the ID and then do the nearest place, but it should be requesting first before he going, not going like that. And sometime in the end day, them opening to could able to go to the nearest place by your ID, but you know, go to the judge related to this votes area, he been approved to that to you to go to vote your to make the vote.
How can the voter education campaigns improve the electoral participation?
We should have prepared more well. I mean, I'm advising for the coming, as you mentioned before, related to that, I could connect with before post questions. It's a matter of examples or testing. That's these are vote, and we need to learn about the degree that we're gonna take it, and working in that to the coming vote of that. What is the missing? What is the gaps? What is the default and the things, and to be also advising our representative related to the Egyptian Congress. It should be these people training more well, prepare themselves, not before the vote of couple of months. It's a matter of couple of years. You are in, you are corrupted. Who was maybe on under the castle right now, under the Egyptian Congress, and working very cooperative with the old government and different ways of communicate, to maybe you are be one of the charging the coming vote. So we need to put more effort related to that, more training, more awareness for both sides. Who gonna select and the representative. I believe we need to do more more effort and more duties related to that.
Yes. So what messages do the widespread participation and the high turnout send to the international community?
It's a clear message that Egyptian is starting by them hand, and how peace is Egypt, how that the authority of the Egyptian to select, it's not a matter that that you this is only your only chance. They have several chance and several I mean selection. It's a matter of them to give how stable Egypt is, and the planning and the agenda of Egypt is going on the right track, reference to also to 2030, and that's why is all are more than welcome, whatever to select or to be in the castle that related to the Egyptian Congress. I believe it is a very good. Not a matter. It is a matter of history to making right selections, and I believe also them are trying to get all what's happening related to the fact or the missing things to be corrective this year.
Yes. What role does the new parliament play in enhancing the national decision making?
It's very important because that you communicate from land to the upper management. These people have them duties to go on from hearing for everybody in them area to pass this message to the government, to the first minister, to the president, because as we are around the table, the things is open. You get the ears, you get the eye, you are in. This the things, this the scenario. We found the solutions, and so you know you are under a process. It's not about everybody's going to his right. No, it's a matter of communicating process, facting, effective, aware of the things. As the part is very communicated, are very dedicated to each other. Everybody knows this part. It's very important.
Indeed. Sir, how does the Parliament actually ensure that the decisions are based on vision and on experience as well?
I believe there's many people are trying to applying for that, and some of the list was not accepted. And there are several scenarios, as we hear from the news as usual, and you've been mentioned one of the stories dedicated to that. We didn't want to go on it, but being refused after the first approval, dedicated to something related to education, related to he's not allowing something with hiding and being aware of it. So that's why he been cancelled, kicked out, or getting out from the...
Not accepted.
Not accepted, to be one of the not accepted. And the governments and the union, education unions had to, our advisor had to try to select a very good representative to the Egypt to be under the... under the Egyptian Congress, to be one of a clear, good futures to the coming history.
Yes. What are some of the key challenges currently facing Egypt that make this election actually crucial?
It's by the updating from the selection, by updating from to select the right peoples, by charging with several we don't want to mention Union Mustaqbal Watan, or also something of this example, and Gabha or something like this. Try to connect charging peoples, effective peoples, a mirror for the manner of area to be under the Egyptian Congress, and these people should be educated, facting them. We can mention is an excellent in them life, which should be at least from good to very good, to be charging or to add responsibility to be one of the elections and to be one of the representative to passing the message to the area he is being charged on it.
Yeah. How might the economic conditions actually influence the voter participation in the upcoming parliamentary elections?
Economy depend on, I mean, economy depend also on stability. Depend that there is the features, understanding the things. The country is stable. Business is opening. Had the basic requirements to any one investor to become, to be gravitate investor. That's why Egypt tried to put up that. And voting and elections, it's making that clear. Your voices could be charging, your voice is hearing. So if you would like to gravitate investor, making economy stable, try to making several announcements and bridging and mic to hear anybody coming to invest or to be in your country. That's why he will gonna come to you, because you are a stable country. It's not and this it's showing well how peace, how we try to whatever happening in the whole world, Egypt try to make it stable internally and externally.
Sir, what social issues are likely to shape the electoral debate and campaigns in the coming election?
It can show because there is, as I mentioned, several youth will in, several women will be charging on go to more in charging and the fact of the mirror, and also the types and the procedures to select the representative, the type also of containings of them and them making and them idea, them agenda. I believe it's totally different, and we try to see what's happening in the past so it doesn't be in the coming election, and the government make all the authority and make all the try to put all the things, all the effort to found the stable voting and also clear rights to the people, to the person to try to select them well.
Yes, indeed. Sir, how can the upcoming parliamentary elections actually shape Egypt's political landscape?
It's show on the landscape and in the business and everything related to that, how effort the country is doing, how is Egypt, I mean, we need to make the selection, the all vote and the mirror become in your country. So there is several people try to from the media's people representative and the several channel over the world is focused on you. How do you do? How do you trade with that? So it's a very clear message what you do in effort internally. What is that gonna be showing your progress and your agenda is working on the fact, on the right, on the landscape. It is it. It's showing up how you are speaking or just facting. If you go on the rights and you are doing whatever you mention, it's the thing there is, and you get the score. And we need to get more score. I believe in we are gonna do it, inshallah.
Indeed. What is the significance of holding the elections under the framework of the new republic?
The framework, there is agenda. The agenda, as I mentioned, we try to be impacting, and the new republic needs, we could say, heroes. We need more heroes, but facting heroes, awareness heroes, preparing peoples. Awareness have the duties, awareness of facting, how to solving, how to dedicate it. You are our image. And please, if you find yourself, you're not the man, leave it to the right man. Because our Egyptians...
Of course, but I do believe also we have the individuals coming for the elections, competing for the seats, and we have lists, and we have people, of course,
personal, going personal, not out of the list.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we are seeing, of course, representatives from the political parties. So, of course, the selection would be under certain
you're going to mention,
we
get several types. All the types are in. That's we need it, okay? Because if you want to do facting...
so it's about the choice.
Yes, it's about the choice. If you're making facting stories or facting films, you need experience, knowledge, affecting people. And the new generation, of course. But this generation by using experience. Because if you're going to communicate together, you're going to find a suitable solution. That's the needs. Facting things, making future. It's not a matter of just a word. It's a matter of facting, affecting, act. Conclusion. We need the conclusion.
Sir, to what extent the elections are aligning with Egypt's goals for the institutional reform?
Egypt doing the several goals. I mean, internally, from all the part, are into to manage and supporting and to achievement this election is going to right and going to good representatively to Egyptian government. Several channels are going to be been in to show that it's going right. I believe it's a good challenge to Egypt to show the whole world that our Egyptian making them history, making them future, and them select the right people.
Actually, sir, how do the political parties prepare for the elections in Egypt?
The political party, it's a matter of everybody charging per if you want a good political, starting from yourself, starting from good select, get your vote or get your voice passing. Believe and trust in yourself that it's going to make a difference. If you don't matter if you are, I don't care, as I mentioned. I'll be watching TV.
Being passive, you mean?
Yeah, being positively, being effectively. You be in charge. You be in charge, and that gonna make the coming feature, then gonna make the coming effective solving to any problems we're gonna face or we are try to found it.
Yes. What role do youth play in Egypt's parliamentary elections from your point of view? And actually, what do we expect here from the youth as participant and as representatives or candidate in the elections?
From the part of the youth. The part of the youth that them had very important responsibility to get the youth voice in. Also our charge to get the youth dreams on board.
Yep.
Solving future in the several types, in the all types we can mention, even in the sport. Them are responsibility to have, as we have a first team in football, and everything. I believe from our studio here, your youth, you are very, very important. Especially, you are the futures. You know, collecting, the files related to the agenda of the youth needs and pass it to the several part of the government, all the minister, from the high level to the top level. You need to pass this message, and you need to go closely after you become into the youth. That's make you, as I could be mentioned, you are the creating future youth. You are in charge of it.
Yes. Sir, how might the social media influence the election campaigns and the voters' behavior?
It's shown up that most of all the people are try to make different campaign and using the social media, and because the social media is now are in everywhere. Every person have the right times or his free time to go on. He found his representatives there asking about him, know any information. So it's very important, and most of the campaigning or the most of our representatives using very well the social media, and I believe it's becoming gaining. It will be one of the select by using the social media, especially if I forget the children less than 15. He is to tell his parents and his family, this is our representative to the area, this is our team there, this is our list. Dad, mom, we need to go on that. And I see several, will not mention type of several and type of the list are making to be to all family to gravitate at them.
Yes. How do Egyptians living abroad participate in the voting process, and what message here do you want to deliver to the Egyptian expatriates regarding the importance of their participation for the parliamentary elections?
The clear message is go, select, your vote has become different. We need your vote. And Egypt to try to do several advertising, several also using social media, all the way to communicate, to let the people go on and to select, to be charging, to be in the union of selection. And I believe it, I try mix different solutions, different easier things to whatever the old people and our grandpa and grandfather to go, to be easier to them to select. It's a matter of updating features, updating from the past, freezing things. We'll try to overcome it to, I believe, in this coming vote.
What are the benefits of having a representative and a diverse parliament?
I could pass it the message very simple to anybody watching us. If you are on TV or you become a famous people, that different, or you are not your voice, nobody know you. And I believe to everybody, and from the starting from you to all Egyptian, try to have yourself your own signatures, to have your own brand, and this is dedicated directly to coming representative from the Egyptian also. How to make the brands, how to make our signatures from our selection. These guys or these representatives are charging me or representing me in our Egyptian Congress is able to get my voice to that election or not. If not, you don't know at the beginning. You don't need to get to agree about this or to do it.
How might the new parliament address the citizens' expectations after the elections?
It's gonna show how this as you mentioned before, reference your past questions, that we achievement and we pass in this trial. It will show us how is the people try to be one of our representatives. Did we take the right people, or there is some trouble dedicated to that, or some things need to be not allowing to complete with them. It also gonna show how is our agenda and our preparations and our effort was done is going happening or effectively, or we have some missing. We should be working in it to don't have it in the coming futures.
Yes. How do elections serve as a symbol of unity among the Egyptian citizens?
Among the years, Egyptian always give message to whole world that them believe they need the good peoples. They need to make the different. I believe our Egyptian passing always message to whole world that Egyptian are very effective internationally, overseas, by selecting the good people. Need what we say a hero guys from the first amazing, like our president, to the representative team related to that, because every Egyptian know what is the importance of the land of Egypt.
Of course.
That's why if you go for studying the past or what happening the election, people passing anything, not avoid anything, doesn't show this is not the Egyptian people.
Yes, that would bring me, Dr. Mokhtar, to ask about women in the parliament. How do you see the quota of women in the parliament, of course, and we have seen actually great achievement for women under the leadership of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi as the politicians. So how do you see the participation of women here in the upcoming parliamentary elections, both as candidates and your expectation for the participation of women as voters as well?
Our president giving all the red lights to all women to be in several positions, judge, and even in our vote try to get the quota, increasing the quota, increasing also the election and the women's and old lady to be in from the youth to other, because it's important voice. It's a family, it's the mother. Woman is very, very important, dedicated to be in the Egyptian Congress, because it's the very important message and experience, and you are the wall. The lady, I believe it's the wall of the Egypt. So it should be in, and it be in coming, and we will see in the quota there is, I believe there is several shares related to women. It will be in this coming election, inshallah.
Sir, how do you see the participation actually by the women in the elections as candidates, both as in the list and as individuals as well? I do see a huge and very good actually representation from women. How do you see that?
I see that Egypt and the country, there is no difference between men and women. Both are the same, completing the earth, completing the Egyptians' requirements, completing also the coming agenda for 2030, and it's a very important part to be on the political, to be on or focus on them, to mention or creating the futures You cannot allow you cannot get them out of the story. You are the basic of the story. You are the starting from the story. So that's why them are in. And again, from your studio, we will find several women, whatever in the list and out of the list, are in. And I believe also our president will select several women to be also from the president approval to be on the coming Egyptian Congress, inshallah.
Yes. Sir, in what way does the participation reflect the Egyptian confidence in their state institutions?
We're gonna make new strategies, new future dedicated to that vote. It's the matter of creating history, creating future, Egyptian image. It's different, all things in one, and just only show this vote how you gonna overcome it, and it will be overcome it, how to pass a very good contains, very good message to all the whole world, how Egypt is working in the different type to passing this voting to be in the light by using all Egyptians are involved and dedicated to passing this starting or these things.
Yes, as we wrap up, Doctor, what's your message to the Egyptian citizen regarding their citizens regarding their participation in the upcoming parliamentary elections?
Select well. Select well, and you be charging, I mean, religioning and everything to your election, your select. Find good people, representative yourself and representative the country. Put this focus point, post point on your eyes before you select. And I believe that you will able to start to selecting right.
Yes, indeed. Dr. Mohammed Mokhtar Darwish, our international relations expert, thank you so much for joining us and for your precious input. Always a pleasure, Doctor.
I appreciate it to be joining.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And our dear viewers, with that we come to the end of our daily debate for tonight. Many thanks for watching.